Hello everyone and welcome to my live stream. It's actually my first live stream today, so on YouTube. So I'm actually quite excited about this. The reason why I've come online today is because I've actually had a question on one of my videos, which is if essentially womb healing still works after you had a hysterectomy. The short answer is yes. So let me actually go into this a little bit more rather than just saying yes, because I could have done that as a reply, like a written reply on the actual comment. So with womb healing, I do work on an energetic level. So whether or not, is that correct? Sorry, my German brain is kicking in at the moment. You have your womb, your physical womb doesn't actually matter, because I work with the energetic womb. So, and with the energetic womb, the physical womb doesn't have to be there. It also technically womb healing also works on men, because it's all of the energetic situation that's going on. So with womb healing, we just go like really, really deep into that energetic imprint. So all of the things that I go through within my videos, whether that is limiting beliefs or whatever it is, all of that applies, because whether or not you have your your physical womb, the energetic imprint is still there. So of all of the things, so our womb stores all of our stories that we tell ourselves, our beliefs, our goals, any limiting beliefs. It really stores every single thing, which is why like the womb space is such a powerful center for us women. So I only work with women rather than with men, but womb healing does also work on men. But so I only work with women because, especially in this world where we're in at the moment, we quite often as a woman, we're being almost forced into this situation where we, just want to be like being forced into, it's just coming through. So if you know for a while, you notice that things coming through and I just talk. So sometimes it takes a little bit longer to come through. So what I'm actually trying to say is that we're almost being forced into like this corporate kind of world, into this bro marketing, into like a rigid way of living. So you have to do your morning routine every day the same. You have to, you have to do this or you have to do that. Whereas in my world, I actually encourage all of my clients, everyone in my audience, just to live a cyclical life, essentially. So, which then obviously means, we just go with the flow. We just go with what is coming up in that moment. And I don't actually know how I got here to this point, because it feels like far away from where this live stream was actually meant to go. But again, if you know me or if you don't, you will get to know me. I just follow the thread. So if you have if you have any questions, just pop it into the comments at all. It doesn't have to be about hysterectomy or anything, but if you have any questions about womb healing, just let me know and I will answer them. If you watch this afterwards, after the live stream is ended, I will still answer the questions, so just pop them in there. But what I was saying is that we store everything in the energetic womb space, and it really doesn't matter whether or not you have your physical womb still. I do womb healing with a number of different women. Some are in menopause, some are perimenopause, some are trying to get pregnant. It is a range of different women, and obviously my womb healing, if I work with someone one-to-one, is completely tailored to them. All of the journeys are completely tailored, but it doesn't really matter whether or not you still have your physical womb. The practices that I'm uploading here, they will always work because they work on an energetic level, and your womb leaves an energetic, or has left an energetic imprint. So it is for absolutely every woman, regardless of what stage in your life you're at. So I'm actually really looking forward when my little daughter is like a lot older, well, not a lot older, but older, so that I can do some of the practices with her as well. But it is like every single experience that we have, every single, maybe good or bad, every single thought, creative, any goal, any self-doubts, any happiness, all of it is being stored within the womb space, within the energetic womb space. And it is, I almost want to say, sealed into that until we actually start going into it and unlock it. Obviously, for like the good experiences, the happy thoughts, etc., we don't tend to go in there as such to deal with them because there are happy thoughts. We tend to go into your womb space to like deal with like the self-doubt, to switch all of that around, to really get to the root of what is actually going on. And that is, in more or less short, what I do within womb healing. So it is a really deep journey within yourself, within any deeper layers that are within you. So it's not about, I have self-doubt about like the next move in my business, for example. It will target that, but it will go a lot deeper. The journeys that I take my clients on, and you might see that from the journeys that I upload at the moment, they go a lot deeper. And obviously, if I work with someone one-to-one, they can go a lot deeper because I know more of the background. I work with my clients longer term, so it's all very much tailored. Whereas on here, on these platforms, I have to almost keep it general to a certain degree. So sometimes they might not go deep enough for you as such. So it might just, go still beneath the surface, because I don't like surface level. I'm trying to avoid the word healing, but I don't like surface level, full stop. So I try to always go deeper than that anyway. But I can promise you that working like on a private basis, it will go a lot deeper. So if you actually have the nudge to try womb healing, just because it doesn't have to be a reason, it's just like that knowing there is something there. I do actually have a womb whisper session, which is like a 30-minute, almost like a tried out session, just so that you can get a feel for what it is. I'll put the link below, so if you want to, you can just book that in for you, which is a great start just to get a little taster, essentially. So that's the womb whisper session, and that's just a one-to-one session. And that will start helping you with like get some of the fog. A lot of my clients, when they come to me, it's just like, they feel foggy, they they feel like there is almost like something missing, like people listening to outside voices more than themselves. And like one of my clients, what did she describe it as afterwards? When she, like, after our session, we were talking, and she actually felt like she was on a different planet, pretty much straight away after we started. So I can take you very quickly, very deep in our sessions, which is what I love doing, which is one of the things I try to do on my YouTube channel. But again, I have to keep it fairly general as such. So if you do have that little niggle, that little like insight, like feeling like, yes, I do want to try it, just book your womb whisper session. I can promise you it will change your life. But so coming back to the original question about hysterectomy, as I said, yes, it still works. It's all on an energetic level. So there is no physical womb needed. So I don't do obviously hands-on because this is all I just work online. I'm just trying to work out, my brain is trying to work out where spirit is guiding me with this, but I'm just going with it. So yes, it is all on an energetic level, which is what I work with through my journeys, as well as Reiki on top of that. So all of my womb healing journeys have Reiki within as well, just to give that little bit more calm, balance, and just that little bit more healing, because why not, right? So it's a multi-layered approach that I also use. Okay, so I do actually hope that I know I've answered the question. I've gone around about ways sometimes because, as I said in the beginning, you may or may not know me, so I go where it's taken me. And for sometimes that can be a little bit jumpity jump, which in any business coach would say, don't do that, just stick to a script. I don't do that. So I will also randomly stop talking in the middle of a sentence because I lost a thought. And when that happens, I know I was not meant to go there. So saying all of that, womb healing works on an energetic level. So it doesn't matter whether or not you have your physical womb. If there is that like inner knowing, that inner curiosity, and you want to have like a little taster session of womb healing, sign up below for my womb whisper session. I would love to guide you through that. But if you have any questions, just comment below or leave it in the chat. But until next time, bye.